Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Imperial Holonet. I am JID123, and welcome to another episode of Once Upon a Commentary. This time we are doing episode 2, The Thing You Love Most. Or is it harder, The Thing You Love Most? I always forget the title. Boy, this commentary is starting out really great, isn't it? It is just called The Thing You Love Most. Okay, so everybody, get your timestamps ready. Get them to 0000000000, and press play right now. You gotta, the narration. That's something they don't use anymore in the newer episodes. They do the recap, I think, but they just don't do the narration. Spell it out, Henry. Spell out the message. They still do though the Easter eggs for every little title intro. That's nice. I always forgot how much they started. How they started right where the last episode left off. Oh, that's fake. That's fake CGI. Oh, Mary Margaret looks so much better than she did in the previous episode. I think the eyebrows. It's the eyebrows. They're more natural. Gotta love the song. It's very calming. This is a nice song. Man, Henry's so cute when he was little. Now he's all grown up. The cuteness is kind of worn off. So I think they do indicate early on that she knows. I mean, I don't think they spell it out right away. Although I think it's kind of obvious. Really subtle here with the apples, isn't it? As in, not subtle at all. No, I think they dropped the whole apple tree bit later. Yeah, that's a smile I would trust. Ooh. Yeah, nah, I think there are some people are like that. I don't know. Ah, as much as I love Regina, I love it when she plays Evil Queen anymore because she hands it up and she hands it up good. Still weird you say, hey, this is medieval times, Prince Charming. And here we have more CGI sets. But, they look nice. Now, I will give the fantasy world this. It might not have the greatest aesthetics, but for aesthetics of a TV show, it's actually quite nice. It kind of does look like a traditional fairy tale land. There's the magic mirror. These are what I like. Sort of like somewhat Disney, but yet still trying to be its own thing at this point in time. Until later, when they just start ripping off Disney completely. Okay, here's gonna be a letdown for a lot of people. Their version of Maleficent. I mean, to be fair, it's not as bad as Maleficent from the live action Maleficent. But, I mean, I guess if it's supposed to be more traditional fairy tale, then I guess that's fine. But still, it's like I feel like the Evil Queen here is more like Maleficent, and Maleficent's more like I don't know. But I do like this little interaction. I like seeing like the different villains being friends and just hanging out, doing villainous things. Kind of shows they do live in a bit of a cinematic universe of fairy tales, so it's kind of cool. I love things like that. The dynamics of the villains and the heroes too. Kind of weird how she didn't have a crow. I always felt like that unicorn was supposed to mean something later. Ooh, I forgot there were a lot of adult innuendos here. Trust me, when later down the series you'll find out that Dark Curse's origins are as convoluted as heck. I do love this magic duel though, this is kind of cool. I mean, it's short, but and, ooh, that's CG. See, that's clever. That's clever, I think, going for the horse. Ooh, that line's coming back. Gotta love twisted villainous friendship. Ooh, I already forgot about this scene from the first season. I love this little like council of villains who they never ever come back. And strangely, they don't even show them in the storybook too. I like this. I like showing the dark forest. It's very magical. I feel like we lost some of that in later seasons. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's kind of Disney, yet still its own thing. It feels more just traditional fairy tale right now. Hearts will not look like that in the future. But then again, I guess it was an animal, so. I don't know. Did the animals' hearts look like they did in later seasons? I don't know. That'll be something interesting to look up later. Embrace the smoke monster. And nothing. Yikes. So little cutaways like this showing the past and the present are nice. Wink, wink. The mirror. Huh, huh. Yeah, again, that's subtlety. That good old once upon a time non-existent subtlety. That's not good. Ooh, settle. It's kind of nice they made the magic mirror journalist. That's kind of interesting. That's a good choice. And thus begins the list of operation names that get very tedious later. It was cute when you were 10, Henry. It's not cute now when you're 16. This is the kind of stuff I'm going to be dealing with as we continue with this series. I'm curious if it was poison. I doubt it. Well, maybe. Because I won't spoil why. That's called Screenwriting 101, people. Henry is your screenwriter. Henry's a little too exposition-y here, even for a 10-year-old. Maybe I just underestimate 10-year-olds. I don't know. Look at that face. I do remember. You know, it's kind of. I can't believe that such early seasons they tried to do more real life stuff. Kind of just evolved over time. Kind of. I wouldn't say the show gets grounded, but I would say that this season probably the most grounded of them all. Mm-hmm. I really like the actor who plays Jiminy Cricket here. Ooh. Ooh, Regina's sneaky. Harsh. Yeesh. He's okay, an actor. Henry's actor. At least now. Actually, no. I feel like the other actors are way better. Probably like the second weak link? Maybe probably the weakest link. I don't know. At least 10. I'll give him a little bit of a leeway now. Later, not so much. She is. Also, Henry, don't talk to the cops like that. Ooh, yes, very good reason. Trust. Well, okay. This is gonna show Once Upon a Time is sometimes just personally blindly trust person and then they do the action. And then Emma cuts down a tree. Vandalism. Ooh. It's war. Ooh. Ooh. And now, folks, my favorite scene and the thing that hooked me on the show is about to come. And there's one of those let's spell the message out moments. The show does this so much. I'm probably gonna just say that again and again. The show does that so much. Oh, but this is my favorite scene. I love this scene so much. Oh, I love this because I just love the fact they brought back Rumpelstiltskin for the second episode, and then you start to think, ooh, I think he's more involved in this entire thing than give him credit. Like, first you think, oh, it's just gonna be the evil queen, but this is where it's sort of like, ooh, he's more involved. Again, it's kind of Joker from Batman like-ish. Like a Lex Luthor Joker thing. I just love how he's just behind the cell, yet he's just totally in control. He just has, like, all the cards are right here. Like, he has all the cards. Sorry, people. That's the phone in the background. I'll have to just endure for the time being. I cannot mute. I do apologize. Again, I apologize. One more ring. There we go. Sorry about that. That was weird. Oh, he just plays it so well. I love it. I love it. Robert Carlyle's a genius. I especially love early Rumple. Here. I feel like he plays it more subtle in the. Actually, no, everything is more subtle in anything in Once Upon a Time in the early seasons. I love this next line because it's so Rumpelstiltskin. Like, I don't even know the story of Rumpelstiltskin, but I just feel like he would say something like this as a character. And here's my favorite line. Ooh, I love that. Love it. You can tell he's playing it crazy, but deep down he's an intelligent person. Again, there's one of those lines. Ooh, it's just so much fun. And there's the first retcon of the season. We know something deep behind the whole why she hates Snow White thing. I feel like Rumple's the only one who can deliver the non-subtle lines, because he's already playing it so unsubtly, but hamming it up, it's great. Lana Priya can do it too. I think she's also pretty good at doing those kinds of lines. And these two have a great dynamic. I just love it. Regina and the Evil Queen. And Rumpelstiltskin. Regina and the Evil Queen, that'll be a dynamic for later. You'll see what I mean. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. That was the scene right there, folks. That just hooked me on the show. Like, I just wanted to see him, Rumpelstiltskin. Like, that first scene, like, these first two episodes, like, you can just see the brain, the gears turning. There's a plan, there's something going on. Regina plays it. Storybook Regina plays it a little more cold, while compared to Evil Queen, who's more hamming it up for the traditional villainous. Here in Storybook, she's more like cold businesswoman or politician. The sheriff's the only one making sense here. Again, I feel like these early episodes, like, they just feel so much more grounded than what I've got now with the current Once Upon a Time. Like they're dealing with real world issues. I mean, maybe not to the best to their abilities, but it's still real world issues. I mean, granted, I don't know how far people will. Well, people go far, so I'm not saying that this is not completely unrealistic. But I mean, it's granted a little cartoony and heightened, but it still feels very, very realistic. I don't think I'm using the right word here, but grounded maybe. That's probably a better word. It just feels more like it's not just like this weird cartoony thing they're doing with all the weird plot holes and just coincidences of later episodes. It just feels like very grounded and to the point, and I like that. Oh, this is a bit heartbreaking. Again, like I said, it's heightened for sure, and the subtleties is definitely not there. But for a show like this, and if you just can handle it and to your taste, I think this is really good. I mean, comparing it to what it will become later, and we'll get there, hopefully, eventually. And now, I like how he goes through all the different mirrors. It's not just one. I love the way she delivers that line. I'm conflicted. Very to the point. The big reveal. And this is where we see that Evil Queen might be more three-dimensional than we're used to. Yeah, you just married your own father, so yeah. So, fun fact: later seasons, when you rip out a heart, you don't actually kill the person right away. They use that word a lot. Hey, just realized that. Okay, I take back what I said earlier. It's kind of nice. They do talk about these sort of things. See, it's one of these things. I'm looking back at the show and like, it's not the best. It's not probably the best writing. No Daredevil, but you know what it is. It's really good. I enjoyed it. I still enjoy it to this day. But you know, looking back, it's sort of like, ugh, I remember what it used to be. I mean, yeah, it's a soap opera, but if you enjoy this kind of thing, it still would be fun to watch. That kind of makes logical sense, I think. I remember back in early ones, they tried for logic sometimes. It kind of succeeded, and then eventually they just gave up. Again, grounded for this. Maybe not best, but still kind of grounded. Again, compared to what it used to be. I mean, what it is now. Mm. And the lesson is learned. Okay, it's a little manipulative if you think about it, but he feels better, and it will get resolved, hopefully. Yeah, a bit manipulative, but he's 10. Gotta lift up his spirits. Hmm. I'm surprised that you didn't take a little more into account the fact that the blanket says Emma, just saying. Aww. Yeah, it's soap opera but it's cute. If you're not a complete cynical person, then you'd enjoy it, I think. I'm gonna be saying that a lot. I love how they kind of the flashbacks sort of intertwine a little more closer to one another. Cause I think the flashbacks in the earlier seasons are way better than they are today. Again, hearts don't look like that anymore. This was a big deal. The name. Lots of fans had speculation. I did at the time. Like, is he a reincarnation? Is he a ghost? Something. Oh, here comes another good scene. I love how they just build up Mr. Gold in this series. If I had to describe him, if Deadpoolzilla is listening, he's kind of like a little. He's got a little bit of toffee in him in the early seasons. When you wear the suit and you got the hair, kind of got that manipulative long game kind of thing going, which I love. His Mr. Gold self is more like Toffee, while his Rumpelstiltskin self is more like the Joker. Oh, I just love the way he's just working circles around her. Yeah, you can just tell he's more crooked. Boy, the speculation on the name of Henry, that the early days, man. And I just only know some of it. I would love to know even what some of the earlier speculation used to be in the early seasons of Once. Yeah, I love that. Nice little seed that they plant and then they pay it off. Even adds to the speculation and the mystery. And look, he just walks off like a boss because he's Rumpelstiltskin, man. So awesome. And that's how you end an episode. Love the second episode. I think the second episode is better than the first, and it really hooks you. I feel like if you watch the show, watch the first two episodes at least. Don't watch the pilot alone. Just watch the first two. It's really good. Yeah, this is the episode that hooked me on the show. This is when I needed to know what was going on. Okay. And with that, that is the second episode of Once Upon a Commentary, the thing you love most. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. And until next time, I am JID123, signing off.